Now when you're doing a top up on an aquarium, it's really important that you top up with fresh water and you do not top up with salt water, because the salt is going to concentrate in the aquarium and only the fresh water will evaporate out. Therefore only the fresh water should be introduced back into the aquarium again. And it is advisable not to use tap water, because in tap water you're going to have silicates and other contaminants, and they will play a role in encouraging diatom algae, which is the light brown algae, and other nuisance things, which really are not the end of the world, but they're really not in a perfect scenario. So using RO water is the best way to top your aquarium up. And then when you're doing a water change, you obviously need to be concerned about the salt level of the water going in, because you need it to be equivalent to the tank. And I will use a gravel cleaner to do my water changes, and I will extract the water out of the aquarium through the gravel cleaner. So that will matter of sticking it in. I'll often have to kink the pipe if the water's coming out too quickly and the sand's coming up too high. But if the water coming out of the gravel cleaner is black, then I will assume that I should have been doing a water change more often. If the water coming out of the sand is light yellow, then I assume that I probably could have waited a bit longer until I do a water change. And if the water coming out is brown, then I normally assume that's pretty right. So that just gives you a little gauge on how often you need to change the water. And as a guide, I would normally say 20% a month is pretty well about right under most circumstances. And when you're topping up a 600 litre aquarium such as this one, you will find you'll need about 2 full buckets of fresh water a week as an average.